Good morning. Today I would like to discuss the important provisions of CPC, Civil Procedure Code, wherein the res judicata principle was discussed deeply. Res judicata means that if there is already a civil suit decided, then all issues that arise directly and substantially in the former suit or proceedings between the same parties are res judicata in a subsequent suit or proceedings between the same parties. So, suit if already filed and decided, and proceedings means other orders, family court cases, writ petitions, this will operate as res judicata. But still advocates not left their ideological process in claiming non-applicability of res judicata in the given case. This case deals with Canara Bank versus N.G. Subbraya Chetty and another 2018 court, Supreme Court 394, wherein they say if the court does not have jurisdiction to decide the issue, or if the wrong decision was imputed, or subsequent law changes are there, then you can still deny the applicability of res judicata in the given case. So the cases were discussed: Isabella Johnson versus M.A. Suicide, 1991, 1 SEC 494. Then Mathura Prasad case. Then Allahabad Development Authority versus Nazia Zaman, 1996, SEC 424, 1996. Then they say when the previous decision was found to be erroneous on its face, such judgment cannot operate as res judicata, as to give effect to such judgment would be a counter statutory prohibition. So this discussion is most important. Then interpretation of a statute inter partes should be discussed, wherein Nadaraj Studios case, which was referred above, Bombay Rent Court Act was discussed. Then they say issue being an issue of law different from that in the previous suit or proceedings may be subject matter for subsequent suit. Then when law is altered by a competent authority, since the earlier decision, the matter in issue in the subsequent suit or proceeding is not the same as in the previous judgment. So all these things you should apply. So, but one thing you should be very careful in defending, drafting the suit or proceedings, that you have to state that the earlier suit particulars and should claim that since these following issues were not decided, so this suit is not barred under section 11 of the CPC and res judicata is not applicable. It is my bounden duty that the double jeopardy in criminal side is equivalent with the res judicata, and the res gesti is also there, and sub judice. But these all are correlated. Section 10 relates with if similar suits are pending between the same parties and for same issues, then the subsequent suit will be stalled. These all are the most important provisions in the CPC. Kindly go through all these things. Best wishes.